Hey guys, um, it's been a crazy week, I think, for everybody. I was always wondering why my MacBook would not do the updates it was supposed to do, and I guess I found out why. So hopefully, is we're all fixed up now. And anyway, so we are going to talk about Learning Plan 4. And our Learning Plan 4 overview is during this LP, we will improve our understanding about our effectiveness delivering strategy. We're going to explore the results of each decision round, and from your company's administrative menu, review the BSG reports. You will see two report options. Additional insight can be gained researching topics via the NAU online library related to management systems innovation, and from Chapter 7 about tactics and optimizing results. So for our LP4 learning activities, you're going to review the video Footwear Industry Report. How does this help you deliver on strategy? You're going to read Chapter 7 and Factory Physics for Managers. You're going to review response time strategies on page 254 of Factory Physics and outline a time strategy that can be innovative and different from your existing practice. You're going to participate in discussion 4.1 and discussion 4.2, and just remember to look at the participation policy, guys. Make sure you get all the points. We're going to work on strategy and decisions for years identified according to the class schedule. And then, of course, you're viewing the LP4 seminar now, and you'll complete that assessment. So our assignments for LP4 is bottlenecks and strategy. You're going to do a 750-word research paper. You're going to discuss the bottlenecks, show an example of the bottlenecks encountered in your BSG company thus far. You're going to illustrate how a bottleneck has impacted your BSG company's strategy and provide at least one example. Provide one illustration, chart, table, graph, whatever, representing process or data, change results, and how overcoming bottleneck contributes to delivering on strategy. We're going to discuss bottlenecks in a few minutes. You need to format your paper according to NAU standards and the APA 6th edition. Include at least 2 or more scholarly resources. You're going to submit this assignment in the Dropbox according to the assignment rubric. That's how it will be graded, so take a look at that as well. Okay, for your LP42 assignment, you'll be demonstrating confidence in your field of study. Guys, that's why I needed you to send me an email and let me know what your major is in your field of study. So you should have emailed me for this already. If you have not done so, please make sure you do. Just include your field of study in your email request. You must complete the assignment for your emphasis area in order to earn points for this assignment. And guys, the details that you need as far as link format and the grading rubric are included in the instructions. So as soon as you send me that, I will send you the instructions, and then you will complete it and put it in Dropbox labeled 4.2. This assignment's worth 100 points. Okay, so a bottleneck is a point of congestion in a production system that occurs when workloads arrive too quickly for the production process to handle. These inefficiencies brought about by bottlenecks often create delays and higher production costs. The term bottleneck refers to the shape of the bottle and the fact that the bottle's neck is the narrowest point, which is the most likely place for congestion to occur, slowing down the flow of liquid from the bottle. I retrieved this from Investopedia. I usually don't use these sources, but this was actually the simplest definition I could find. Okay, so bottlenecks and strategy. So efficient operations within your small business contribute to bottom line results. Anything that impedes the flow of work threatens your profitability. So identifying and minimizing bottlenecks is key to your best interest. Bottlenecks are usually pretty obvious. Work input piles up ahead of the bottleneck, and the workers in later stages stand idle or work under capacity. And of course, this was retrieved from the small business. I've got the website there. So it's actually a pretty good website to look at, so you guys check it out. Okay, so how to fix bottlenecks. Well, first you want to identify the problem. Before you can fix it, you got to figure out where it's coming from. Bottlenecks can result from a cumulative effect or entirely from one station. If it's cumulative, several stations are producing slightly more than the following station can keep up with, leaving a small overflow at each station until a station is totally overwhelmed. Your bottleneck is easier to fix if only one station is producing more than the next. In this case, you will not have to revamp your entire operation. So when you talk with your coworkers and supervisors to determine the reason for the bottleneck, use the 5 whys technique. Start at the bottleneck and ask why production's slowing down. The answer to this will probably be too much production coming down the line, or that workers or machines at the station are not working at optimal levels. Then the question is, why are they not working at optimal levels? Perhaps the machinery is broken or you need more workers at the station. If the cause of the bottleneck is another station, work backward up the line, asking each station until you find the source of the bottleneck. So once you've identified the reasons for the bottleneck, you must determine the best course of action to open up the bottleneck and increase your production. You might need to move some employees to other stations that's not able to keep up, or hire new staff. Hiring more employees can require the purchase of new machinery for that station. If the bottleneck occurs due to employees having to change settings on machineries to accommodate another product, consider ways to minimize downtime, such as changing your production schedule to decrease number of changeovers and lessen their impact. Cross-training your employees can also reduce bottlenecks with little or no extra expense. By training employees in more than one job, workers can float from one station to the next and alleviate bottlenecks as they start. So, it's obvious that bottlenecks cost money in several ways. When employees are unable to work because of a bottleneck, they cost you money and lost productivity. And if you're unable to fill an order because of a bottleneck, dissatisfied customers might look for other manufacturers. So training your supervisors to recognize bottlenecks in the early stages is imperative for you to be able to take early action and fix the bottleneck before it affects your bottom line. And this was retrieved again from Small Business. This is a pretty good website. It's got a lot more stuff about bottlenecks, but I figured I would give you guys kind of an introduction, from a different source outside of your textbook. So that's what a bottleneck is. And we need you guys to try to recognize them. So as we wrap up, for this seminar, just discuss bottlenecks and its impact on your company. Discuss how you'll handle these issues. It's very similar to the assignment 4.1, which, will be easy for you guys so you won't have to do so much extra research. Please email me your course of study if you have not already. And please submit assignments on time. Make sure you keep up with current assignments. Some of you guys have had some issues, and, that's understandable. But at least keep up with your current. You're going to lose a few points on late work, but try not to lose points on your current work as well. Keep up the good work, guys.